How's it going? This is Scott Barraza over at A1 Toyota again, and today we're going to be looking at the Camry XSE. So I'm just going to flip the camera around and I'll give you guys a view of the entire vehicle. Now keep in mind it is a little bit dark in here just because we're indoors, so it's kind of going to look a little bit blacked out, but this is a nice cherry red, just like the other one. Now the major difference here you could already see is that it has more black on the rims, which are a little bit different than the original SE that I showed you guys. Up here you can see this is glossed and paint over, not matte plastic like on the SE. The headlights are completely different. I suggest you look at the SE video, then come back and look at this one. And even though the little fin in here is actually painted over instead of just being plastic. Other than that, the general shape of the vehicle is all the same, as you can see coming along through the back here. Same venting right on the sides as I showed you guys before. Now here's the cool thing. You have a actual quad exhaust, which is really nice. Same spoiler. And actually on the top here you guys can see that you have the panoramic moonroof that goes along the entire roof of the vehicle. Sadly I can't turn it on and show you guys how it opens because this is indoors. But this section from here to here opens up, but the rest is all back there, all over there, that's all just glass. It does not open. Now over here on the mirrors, a little detail I miss sometimes. This right here is actually helps with reducing wind resistance and all that. And I'm gonna go inside the vehicle and show you guys the key differences there as compared to the SE. So it's a little dark in here, but you can see the center is actually soft tech. It's not that cloth that was on the other one, and that is the same in the back as well, of course. Now give me 1 second, I'm just going to hop in and go over some of the buttons and differences. Alright, now since we are inside, I actually can't turn the vehicle all the way on. Switch this over there. That way we can actually just see it. Now the screen on this one is going to be the same as the SE. I mean, it's a little, I believe this is a little bit larger. But what I mean is this one doesn't have navigation. That is an option that you could put onto the vehicle. Over here, you'll notice this is a different. Before on the SE, it was just a piece of black plastic. Now you have a sports mode button, which will increase your RPMs, help you go faster. Normal, which is a balance between eco and power, or eco and sport. And then eco, which will just use higher gears instead of lower ones, so you won't have as much pickup when you hit the pedal, but at the same time, you're going to save on gas. Over here is a brake hold button, which is really neat. So when you have your seatbelt on and you hit brake hold, it'll pop up a little green thing over there that says hold. And then when you're at a stoplight for a while, underneath where it's green and says hold, it'll have a little orange hold button. And that means it's holding down the pedal at the stoplight or stop sign. So you could, readjust your foot, do whatever you need to do. Heated seats, another function that the XSE has that the SE does not. And the more subtle one, there's actually a few subtle differences too. Like, I'm not sure if you can see it. See that blue lighting? That actually at night it looks sick. And there's also another part of lighting that goes here usually at night that you'll see when you have your vehicle on, which is really actually adds to the atmosphere a lot. This one does have a CD player, and SE will not have a CD player. It has dual zone, which means for your climate control. You have a dedicated fan button, and then you could switch the controls on either side to make it high, low, whatever you like for terms of temperature. Home link is on here as well, which you can see right up here. So you could hook it up to your garage door opener. It has the same SOS button we discussed before. I can't show you how the moonroof opens, but you can see the cloth here goes all the way back. Opens the whole thing all the way up. Now the same radar cruise control is on here. The same pre-collision system, lane departure warning with steering assist, all of that. Also, you'll notice the screen in the middle here is a lot bigger. And around the RPMs and such, it's red instead of white, which just adds a little extra sporty flair. I personally really like it. But yeah, so those are the key differences. There are different packages and add-ons that can change. It does come with Apple CarPlay as well. I'll get you guys on the next video.